Hey there, creepy peeps. It's Vicky here. This is gonna be definitely a weird Wednesday. I just wanted to make this short little video to talk to you about a project I've been working on for my master's degree. If you watched probably my very first video, I think is the only time I mentioned this, I am currently pursuing my master's degree in new media journalism with Full Sail University Online. And I am currently in like the last 2 months of my program, which means a big final project. And this final project happens to be about horror movies, of course, as that's been the focus of my writing and my articles this entire year that I've been in the program. So I decided to write my big final article project publication thing about the reflective nature of horror movies and how horror movies can tend to reflect the fears of society during the time they were made, whether that is the audience seeing something in the movie that relates to some fears they have in real life, or if that's something on the part of the filmmaker where they've been influenced by something happening in real life and projecting it onto the screen. For example, to cite a few modern movies, The Purge. Those movies could quite possibly be seen as some sort of commentary on the whole Occupy Wall Street movement and the 1% versus the 99% and the haves and the have-nots and the disappearance of the middle class. That could be some way you see it. I'm not saying that that movie was made for that sole purpose to reflect that, but based on kind of when those films came out, you could quite possibly have seen that symbolism in the movie. Another example, Unfriended, that just recently came out, is about an online presence stalking a group of kids. And you could take away the message that what you do online lasts forever, and you really need to be more conscientious toward people who are being bullied and not give in to the hype just because your other friends are doing it. Again, you might not have seen the movie that way, and that's perfectly fine, but what I am writing about is that phenomena, how as an audience a bunch of people can see it that way, and how that is related to things that are going on in the real world, if that makes any sense. I feel like I'm probably not explaining it correctly. I started out researching how films purposefully set out to reflect a fear of the real world during the time it was made, if that makes sense. And I've discovered new angles for that story, like how an audience can be interpreting that movie a certain way, whether or not it was made to reflect something. Does that make sense? So like, they could have just been out to make a movie, like the writers of Unfriended could have just been set out to make a movie about a Facebook killer, and a few people in the audience could have interpreted it as an anti-cyberbullying movie or something like that. And I just wanted to invite you to comment down below and leave your thoughts on this, whether there's been some movies that you've seen that kind of exemplify this, or just your thoughts on it. If you think that I'm completely wrong and you have a different view on it, I'd love to hear that. And I also invite you to follow me on my social medias so you can be notified when this project launches, I guess. I will be publishing this article on my website on Sunday, so feel free to check that out on Sunday. I did get a chance to interview some very, very awesome people for this article. Not to brag or anything, but I talked to John Muir, who is the author of one of my favorite reference books, Horror Films FAQ, which I reference all the time. I also got a chance to talk to the editor-in-chief at Fangoria, Chris Alexander. I also got a chance to talk to the editor-in-chief and founder of DreadCentral.com, Steve Barton. So again, please leave a comment down below what you think, your thoughts, your opinions, your ideas. And I do hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching it, even though it's a little strange, I guess. I mean, this is Weird Wednesdays, right? And until next time, stay strange. Bye.